Okay, Mary, I'm going to show you how I make my smoothie. So we did end up getting a Vitamix. It's just has a very powerful motor and reliable, and I really kind of beat the crap out of it. So for me, it's worth it because I'm kind of rough with my kitchen tools, especially the smoothie, and I often will have one every single day, sometimes twice a day. Today, I'm actually gonna have a second one. Okay, so first I get these organic avocados, typically at Trader Joe's, but I'll get them at Whole Foods as well. And I like to buy them nice and hard so they're not ripe yet. And then I just put them in the closet and I monitor them the same day that I get them, and definitely the morning next day, and just see which ones are just starting to get soft. It's kind of a feel thing, and then I put them right in the fridge when I know, like, okay, they're just getting ripe, and they'll last like about a week in the fridge, which is huge. They'll be nice and fresh and cold, which is great because when putting it in the smoothie, obviously it's kind of like blending it, mixing it up, and that's kind of a heat thing. So by cooling everything down, it minimizes any type of oxidation in making the smoothie during that process. All right, start with the avocado. Now I gotta cut it. Okay, I just did this whole thing and I didn't hit record, so I'm gonna show you again. I have the avocado, I cut it in half. It opens up, I squeeze out the seed, throw it out. I am a bit of an airhead sometimes. I scoop out this. I check to see if there's any rotten spots on it. There isn't on these, which is great. And yeah, so I do that with the same, check it, make sure I don't have any skin. It's not gonna kill me, obviously, but try to make it nice. Next is spinach. I buy all organic. But yeah, that's just me because I support the initiatives of that and how they grow stuff. So I just think it's better. I think, yes, of course, people don't necessarily gonna get cancer from conventional stuff, but I think we're pretty bombarded, so I try to minimize anything any way I can, and then support new initiatives and businesses, and that's kind of my approach. But no judgment here, but that's what I use. So need some spinach. That's the next. So sometimes I buy it fresh. I check it at the store. I really kind of take a close look to make sure it's not wilted. I look at the date to make sure that it's kind of far out, so I know it's very fresh. And then freezing it just makes it more fresh, essentially. And this looks actually quite nice. So I'll take a handful. It's just for me. If I'm doing the one for the boys, because that's for 3 or 4 people, sometimes Ruth will have some too. Probably 2 big handfuls, 2 avocados, and yeah, so, and you can adjust this recipe however you like. Next are organic pitted dates, and this typically is a pricey item. So Costco has the best deal, so you're getting 40 ounces, which is 2.5 pounds. They're, most of the time, they're just absolutely beautiful dates. And yeah, so as you can see, I'm stacking. So I've got the avocado, I'm gonna do the spinach, then I'm gonna do the dates. Sometimes, even though these are pitted, sometimes they will have pits in them. I kind of just quickly check, but for me, I'm gonna put in probably like 15 to 20 of these Deglet dates. And these are really nice. This is literally like candy to me. So if my sweet tooth is, you know, and of course, because I reset my palate, I'm not big into sweets, but I do like sweet stuff, natural, and dates are an amazing one. They're really easy on your teeth, and low glycemic thing. Obviously, if you eat too many, it's gonna be an issue, but they're great. They're wonderful. Okay, that's what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Okay, that should be good. That's between 15 and 20. And what you can do is just adjust it to what you prefer. So you can see, I got my spinach, I got my dates in there. If you like it less sweet, then the next time you make the smoothie, you'll just put less dates, you know, and see how that goes. Next is organic blueberries, and I get these also at Costco because it is the absolute best deal. You get 3 pounds for I think $8. So it's really just, it's the best price you're gonna find, better than Trader Joe's and Whole Foods for sure. Good if I could open it. There we go. So what I do is I just put a little bit of blueberries at first because I want to keep everything cold. I could even put a little less, but the whole idea is I want to keep it cold, but not too cold where it doesn't blend the dates well, because if there's too much frozen stuff, the dates are not going to blend well, and they're going to be like, they'll freeze, like little bits will freeze, and then there's bits of dates. I like it nice and smooth, so I don't put too many blueberries at first. I take some filtered water, which we get at Rolling Oats. They have a nice water dispense thing. Obviously, I'd like to get a under the sink water thing, but yeah. So this is the cup I use from the smoothie, and I don't know how many ounces that is, but it's quite a bit of water. So you can see I fill that up like 3/4 of the way. My guess is this is going to be roughly maybe 32 ounces of smoothie, something like that. So yeah, so I'll basically just pour that filtered water in. And what's great about dates, it's also nice to make date water, which is something I do, because dates have natural you know, electrolytes and minerals and vitamins in them. So yeah, so now I have everything in there. I have the way I stacked it, and then I can blend it. It's going to be super loud. Okay, so that should be good. I just want to make sure that the dates and everything blended well, because that's going to be the hardest consistency. So it looks a little brown now. Doesn't look that appealing, but I promise you it tastes good. So now we're going to add more blueberries. And again, you can adjust this to also factor in taste and the temperature you want your drink. Maybe you don't like it too cold, so you don't want to put as many blueberries. Maybe you do like it cold, so you want to add more blueberries, or you like the taste of the blueberries more. So yeah, we'll see. Let's go. But now you'll see it's a nicer color. It's more purplish, and yeah, it tastes quite good. I really enjoy it. We have been drinking these every single day, and I mean, there might have been just a few days where we haven't had this smoothie every single day. I would say probably I could check honestly on my Instagram, but it's got to be close to 3 or 4 years. And yeah, it's been great. Lots of energy. So yeah, let's pour that in. I probably made a little bit much, so we'll see if the boys want any more. Yeah, so that's how I make that smoothie, and curious to see how it goes for you. This one's good. It actually has a really good, I think, level of sweetness. Depending on how you are, if you like sweetness, so that I think was about maybe 17 dates. So you may want to go to 20. And it might just, the whole point is to like the smoothie, because if I don't like it, I'm not going to drink it every day. So I'm not going to beat myself up like, oh, it's too many dates or whatever. The whole goal is I want a low mucus form of energy first thing in the morning. So of course, like water with electrolytes and vitamins and minerals is a great thing first thing in the morning, ideally. And then a smoothie like this, which like I said, it just has ingredients that are raw and not refined and have a low mucus content. So that's really helpful for inflammation. It's really helpful for the digestive system, so that way things are moving, and it also offers a ton of energy. And again, like I mentioned, quantity is key, because if I only drink 6 to 8 ounces or 12 ounces or even 16 ounces, depending on my size, I'm not that big and I'm not that small, I might get hungry pretty quickly, and then I'm gonna go and eat something very quickly after eating this, and this hasn't even digested. So the idea is for the body to have this one thing as a meal and for time to go by, so that way it can digest everything nicely. It's the idea is to not incorporate too many ingredients into one meal. Is better for the digestive system ideally, but it's good to have fun and explore and have fun with our meals and enjoy them. But this is kind of my go-to recipe, and it's actually pretty affordable. Like I said, if you buy the ingredients at Costco, and the two priciest ingredients are going to be organic frozen blueberries and organic dates. Organic spinach, you can get the biggest tub, and like I said, if you have room in your freezer, it'll keep for a while, so you don't have to worry about getting wilted. And the avocados, Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, it almost feels like they're competing for the best price on organic avocados. I don't really love Aldi personally, but I have seen organic avocados at a ridiculous price there. I just don't want to go to another store. Otherwise I would go there, because I've seen, I don't even know, but the price was like literally half or less than half of what Trader Joe's and Whole Foods charge for organic avocados. And I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'm happy to obviously make this for you. If Jerry's interested too, I can make it for you one day for you guys to try and see how you like it. And again, the whole idea is adjusting the recipe to suit you. So more spinach, less spinach, more avocado, less avocado, more blueberries, less blueberries, more dates or less dates, and then more water or less water. Just make whatever adjustments that you want to make it taste the way you want and have the consistency that you want. More avocados, it's going to make it thicker and more mushy. And of course, the less avocados, it's going to make it more watery, typically. All right, thanks for watching. Cheers. See you soon.